Is that Chris?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. This real deal is a situation of, bro, the cycle continues. This is a real definition of it only ends in two ways. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. After watching this whole little 63rd versus 64th thing, it's crazy that we really grew up, not like to be like glamorized or glorified. Like we really grew up and watched the whole Chicago wave, like literally come up and die. Like everybody from them days are literally dead or in jail, and this should be a lesson to everybody, bro. And it's crazy that these dudes are like in their late 20s, late 30s, and it's still happening to them, bro. And the sad thing about it is, situation like this only gonna cause younger generation to retaliate, and this is gonna become a nut in a cycle. And at some point, bro, enough is enough. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Man, what is good, YouTube? Y'all already know who it is, bro. It's Look, it's Jay here, y'all. Back with another video, man. And today, y'all, we got some very crazy and sad and breaking news to talk about, man. It's been reported that OBlock rapper Munna, a King Von affiliate, and another OBlock rapper that goes by the name of Youngin was shot and killed last night, one at the age of 28 and one at the age of 31.
Turning to breaking news from overnight on Chicago's north side. Chicago police say 2 people were shot and killed and a third person was hurt. This happened early this morning near Broadway and Rosemont. It's still unknown what led up to that shooting. So far, no one is in custody.
Now, this has been surfacing all over social media, bruh. You feel me? It was surfacing the more than anything because of, OBlock Munna. You feel me? If y'all know who Munna is, he was a close affiliate to King Von. Matter of fact, Von actually shot him out in a couple songs. Now, it's been reported that, he was shot and killed last night after they was at a bar and they got social media in a frenzy. Now, if y'all don't know, Munna was like one of the original OBlock members. You know how people look at the guy that passed away, his name T-Roy, and people look at the dude E-Dog and Von. Like, he was one of the original members. So it's kind of sad seeing somebody that was around when everything really first started and an original member passed away. And it seems like a lot of the guys from OBlock literally are dying, bro, or in jail. And it's crazy because, like I said, I remember being in middle school, seeing this stuff on the internet, in high school, seeing the whole FBG versus OBlock, whatever the case may be, and to see all these guys dead now, and I'm almost 25, it's just crazy to me. Now, articles put out and it said 3 people were shot, 2 fatally, on the city's north side early Saturday morning. The shooting happened in the 6300 block of North Broadway in the Edgewood neighborhood, according to the Chicago Police Department. Officers responded to the scene around 1:20 a.m. and found multiple victims shot, including a 28-year-old man who was shot multiple times and taken to the St. Francis Hospital where he died, a 31-year-old man who was shot in the chest and taken to Wise Memorial Hospital where he died, a 36-year-old man who was shot in the back and taken to Evanston Hospital in fair condition. The 2 victims were unable to provide details of the incident, police said. Area detectives are investigating. So, and as y'all see, you can see one of the guys seemed like they were hit one time in the chest, which I'm assuming maybe that was Munna, because I think he was like in his 30s. But then the other dude got hit multiple times, so it seems like he might have got, hit up more than once. Like they try to do their big one on him, and another guy was hit, but he's in stable condition. Now, like I said, this is crazy because he's one of the King Von close affiliates, and he's one of the original OBlock members. Now, nobody know what caused the death, but you go on social media, you see everybody, laughing at him. People from the other side, like FBG, I think his name FBG Dumb, or Young, I'm sorry. I think that's his name. People laughing at him, whatever the case may be, and that's expected because when Cash died, they were doing the same thing. And I think he even put Young in the song before, you feel me? But it's crazy to see these dudes pass away. Now, also, a fun fact, man, this guy is also the baby mother of D-Thing. Yes, D-Thing, the one that passed away in 2021. Lil Durk, brother, yes, that's his baby mama, you know what I'm saying, which is crazy, like he ended up having a baby by her like in 2 years, which is like, damn, you moved on fast, you feel me? But y'all know how they go. These females be going now. This is crazy more than anything, bro, because at 28 and 31 years old, bro, this is why I say, if you still worrying about street beef or gotta worry about street beef, bro, it's time to move on. And every day, when I see things happen to these guys, even the Munna Mound, this situation, King, I just look at it and I be like, boy, I'm so happy Sosa was smart when they chose to move. You feel me? If you see like the way things are going on, even with Dirt, bro, you feel me? Getting tied up in that stuff, bro, it will cause you your life or cost you your freedom. You feel me? And it sucks that it got an end like this for a lot of them dudes, and it sucks that it takes so long for them to have to figure out and be like, you know what, it's time for me to go a different route, because soon when they do try to figure it out, or soon when they do figure it out, it be sometimes too late. You feel what I'm saying? They didn't already did too much, or Y'all know how they be. But prayers to them dudes, man. You know what I'm saying? Prayers to Youngin family. Prayers to Munna Duke, you feel me? Because, bro, like, and prayers to Munna Duke family, you feel what I'm saying? Because I know at 31 years old, they weren't expecting nothing like this to happen. And who's to say why it happened? You know, when you done so much out here to people, bro, ain't no telling where it's coming from. Another fun fact about this whole situation, I read in the article, it says, an officer familiar with the investigation said video shows the gunman used a stolen Infiniti Q50, which was found burning in the 600 block of East 134th Place less than 2 hours after the shooting. As y'all see, man, they burned the car, which means they trying to make sure they don't get no evidence and they trying to leave no marks behind. Now, this is crazy because another post that been going viral. You know, I went into the little Chiragology and read up, and it's a woman that was actually there. And sadly, this woman pretty much told what happened at the scene. Now, she put up a post and said, "Thank God for protecting my baby and her friends last night while they were at this bar and had just got into their vehicle," stating that they saw the gunman, you feel me, just pacing around outside the bar with the ski mask on. I asked her, why didn't y'all leave when y'all saw that? She said, "Ma, I didn't think anything of it because there were Iggas inside of the bar with the ski mask on too. Like, who the F allows that?" I said, "Make that your last time going to that bar, cause what the F?" So the guys walk out, the gunman starts shooting them. The boy is running towards my daughter's friend car. One of the bullets hit the car. None of them were hurt by the grace of God, and then one of them collapsed right in front of her vehicle and dies. Hashtag stay alert. Now, congratulations, you finally pretty much put your daughter on the case. Now she's technically a witness, you feel me what I'm saying? She's a witness of the shooting, and they're probably going to call her in to ask her some questions. Now, I would not put nothing like that on social media, but you feel what I'm saying? This is really what she said is, man, this is crazy, and just think about how numb you gotta be to that. The fact that we live in an age in 2025 where somebody can have a ski mask on, and y'all know ski masks were originally used to cover your face when you go do a robbery or a drill or something, but nowadays it's so normalized and desensitized that, bro, people inside be having ski masks on, so you really don't even know who doing it for the good or who doing it for the bad or doing it for fashion. You feel what I'm saying? It's crazy work, you know. It's just wild, bro, and it just shows, bro, this is why I don't go outside, bro. Simple as that. I just don't go outside, and like, I don't go to clubs for real. I go outside, I'm not say that, but I don't be in functions like that, bro, because things can go left easily, and as you see that her car got hit with a bullet, and that could have easily been her, you feel me? Like, that's why I don't go to clubs, why I don't drink, I stay out the way, bro, because life is too short, bro, you feel me? And I don't want to become a statistic. Simple. God forbid I bite my words, but no, real talk, bro, you feel me? But prayers to D-Thing baby mama. Prayers to Munna Duke baby mama. Technically, you know, having two baby daddies that died to gunfire is crazy. You feel what I'm saying? She's a widow twice. Crazy work, bro. You feel me? But prayers to the family, man. It's really crazy how we literally seeing the beginning and the end of OBlock right in our eyes. The beginning and the end of 63rd right in our eyes. And it's crazy, bro. You know, all that dissing and stuff, I wonder, was it worth it in the long run? You feel me? And I'm not saying they had nothing to do with it. I'm just saying in general, just seeing everything transpire the way it did. But give me y'all thoughts and opinions down below, and let me know what y'all think. Put in the comment section. Rest in peace to, you know, Munna Duke. Rest in peace to OBlock Youngin. And give me any other details that I may not know about in the comment section down below. Y'all already know who it is. It's Look at Jay. Thank God for another day, man. Y'all be safe. I love y'all. Christ loves y'all so much more than I ever will. And yeah, bro. I'm out, man.